What's up, guys? Good morning. So, I'm shooting out the content for Infinity Leads. I only have two products right now. Infinity Leads is $300, and my high intensive coaching is $6,000, and that gives you 12 months of direct access, but really 2 months intense. When you're launching or relaunching or trying to scale, you really got to get crazy focused. Anyway, so today I'm shooting content. It's like a very gray, like a miserable day today, Monday. Nobody wants to work. Who wants to work? Who wants to get an infinite amount of leads? I do. So, anyways, what you get in my $300 course is it's not so much the information. I am going to say some things to you in a very unique way. I believe I figured out what business is on the most fundamental level. I'm saying energetically. I've studied metaphysics, I've studied science, I've studied philosophy, I've studied every religion. I was trying to crack the code. What is the core of manifestation? Do you know what I mean? Like people who have seen like the movie The Secret or like new age kind of things, like believing that you'll receive it. To me, that just like was never enough. You know, you play the like money affirmations and hypnosis, and then like nothing happens. Well, this subconscious just doesn't fully believe, and then you have all these bullshit kind of wealth coaches. They tell you like, well, you're just not on the vibration. Guess what, guys? That vibration is physical, and that vibration is red. And that vibration responds to extreme output, okay? That's the fundamental tenet. But what I will reveal to you in the course is how I actually applied this to multiple businesses to get overflow leads, all right? So this is just a teaser video. This is not the first module, but the teaser is you're going to give me $300 and I'm going to help you make at least $1,000. If you don't think you can make $1,000 in 2 months, you know, you're not ready to launch. You're not really committed. This is for a committed person who needs to launch or relaunch, get refocused. Okay. I'm giving you 1 hour on a call. That already is worth $300. You're paying me for the immediate and instantaneous optimization. I'm going to look at your social media profiles. I'm going to look at your content strategy. I'm going to look at how your messages are going. If you even have any, leads, right? We got to start from somewhere, guys. So you're paying me mostly for the call, one-on-one consultation. The course is an added bonus, and I'm going to constantly be updating this course. I'm going to give you a lifetime access to Infinity Leads, and I'm only going to charge you one time. If you want more of my energy and more of my specific consultation, then you got to pay me extra for that. But for $300, I'm going to give you a bonus because I'm still in the pre-sale. I'm going to give you 2 calls, one towards the beginning and one towards the end. And then I'm going to give you lifetime access to the Infinity Leads system. It's not that complicated, guys. You can YouTube or Google organic marketing strategies for free, and you can kind of piece it together, but it's probably not going to really motivate you to actually commit. You got to commit to an intense level of output and posting daily. You know, I can tell you that, but listen, I'm going to give you the upfront energy to really help you launch this thing. And the course and the modules and the videos, yeah, that's there to periodically revisit and remember. We're going to throw in some offer stacks such as motivation, emotional motivation versus, you know, a mental goal. I like chakras, so I'm going to be giving you every single kind of chakra of inspiration and motivation as an offer stack. Sometimes you need to have not like a hack, but like ways of fully engaging yourself when you don't feel like taking intense amounts of energy. Sometimes just the brutality and the sheer power of, you know, desire is not enough, or is, you know, you run out of that. Okay, well, sometimes you need to remember your why. You need to remember your emotional reason. You need to remember, you know, maybe it's your spiritual destiny. Maybe you are literally destined and you were supposed to build this thing, launch this thing, okay? Infinity Leads is for everybody. If you're a content creator, you need to be doing more collaboration with influencers. I'm going to help you hit your numbers every day, and we're going to make that happen. It's mostly a system based on output, guys. But we are in pre-sale right now. I'm shooting the course, but I'm already accepting payments now. If you pay me $300 today, I'm going to give you an extra hour. That's already $600 of value. Okay, but you're saying, well, prove to me that I can actually make, my money back. And I'm like, all right, well, for free, before you even buy the $300 course, you can start messaging me immediately. We can even do a free 15-minute call. Tell me what your problems are. Tell me where your business is at. Are you just stuck? Half of what I'm giving you in Infinity Leads is called business fitness. Business fitness is just like physical fitness. You have a momentum of energy in your body and in your mind. It literally strengthens the electricity of your body and your mind. You have an electrical system, right? Cardio increases the amount of mitochondria, which is like the amount of batteries you have in your body. Why would you not want to have more batteries? Why would you not want to have more energy? I don't get it. Fitness is vital for me to be highly energetic and motivated. If I don't work out for a couple weeks, I feel like totally dead. You'd be surprised how much energy and power just one deadlift session can give you. It activates your testosterone. It activates your endorphins. It's so good for you. Business fitness means, dude, it's time to produce. You need to push yourself. When was the last time you even talked to 300 people in a day? Can you even do that in one day? That's like a high intensity session for your business, like a VO2 max session. We got to do intervals. We got to do bursts of intense effort. Half of what I'm giving you in Infinity Leads is literally business fitness. It's the energy behind the productivity, okay? You can do the tasks, you can message people, but what's the energy level at? 1 through 10, what's the energy level at? Most of the time, guys, it's like a 2 or 3, just messaging people, commenting on posts, okay? I want that energy to be a 9 or a 10. That's how you're gonna succeed in life, right? We need to increase our energy level. It's not that complicated, guys. I'm giving you an energy boost, and I'm giving you a strategic consultation in the first call. What's going on? I'm also going to give you a brand kind of glow up. What's your brand, man? My brand is on TikTok. TikTok is where you see me as an artist and a creative person, right? My business identity is on X. I just paid for X Premium, so now I get a new handle. It's going to be called Lux Corp. Lux Corp is the agency of all of my businesses. It all flows into Lux Corp, is the crown. Mind's Eye Marketing is a subsidiary of Lux Corp. All of my businesses will flow into Lux Corp. So that's the handle. But yeah, anyways, guys, half of it is energy, half of it is, strategy and production. Like, actually, what did you do today? So I have a free school community. You join that. You're free to talk to me. I'll respond to every comment. I'll try to respond to every comment daily. I can't stand it when people just don't even respond. You're not too busy to respond. Okay. That's free. If you want to learn like the basics of marketing and sales, and we're just talking about our goals, talk about your goals, man. It's just free energy, man. We're just radiating energy. What are you working on? What's important to you right now? What are you struggling with? Right? That's for free. I just want to help you guys get motivated and committed for free. Infinity Leads, that's really going to boost you. That's a big boost of energy. $300. If you buy it today, you can already put your credit card in. It's through Stripe on school, secure payments. I'm going to have my own paywall eventually. I'm looking for international banks because I'm moving to Asia. I don't really want American government. I don't really want the government to be able to seize my accounts. It's good to have international accounts in addition to, your country. But, I'm not going to be a resident of America in 6 months. I'm moving probably to Thailand, and then I may consider going to China, or Singapore. one or the other, but I want to become fluent in Chinese. Sometimes, guys, you just have to be inspired and you need to have an exciting goal and live your dream and live your truth. I've always wanted to be a nomad with a laptop lifestyle business and be a travel vlogger. And now I'm finally able to make my dreams come true, right? The energy that I'm creating and the system that I'm selling you is the same exact energy that will manifest your dream. This is what it takes to build your dream. Most people underestimate how focused you have to be for about 6 months. You got to really give it your very best effort, but you will probably succeed. When you have friends like me and you're in a community of success, that will make the goal happen even faster. Because sometimes, like look at the weather today, just terrible weather. Monday, nobody wants to work, nobody wants to do anything. I understand that. But what's it going to take to make this dream come true? I'm so hardwired to my dreams, I have to live my truth. I have to live in authenticity. So I'll even throw in some spiritual wellness kind of inspirational energy in my offer stack. But it's like, seriously, man, we all have dreams in our heart, and in your heart and in your soul, you know what your dream is, right? So the emotional energy and the inspiration of the dream has to multiply with our physical excellence and our powerful, sharp mindset. You got to lock on to the target. I'm going to make this happen. I'm willing to commit. If you're willing to commit, I want you to come check out my school community. I'm going to be posting there. Consider my Infinity Leads sales and marketing system. I'm not joking, dude. Like, when I'm running my numbers, I will have so much business coming in. And this is happening subconsciously. This is happening because it's a universal law. I'm going to explain to you the universal law of business success. It's not just claiming it, you guys. It's not just like believing you deserve it. Dude, everybody believes they deserve it, Like, it's about defeating your competition in the market, right? Everybody has a magnetic grid and an electromagnetic like force field. Every single one of us is trying to get market share. So that's why like manifestation, it doesn't really make sense because you're not thinking about every other person who's also trying to get the same leads. You have to demonstrate performance excellence. Anyways, I'm just trying to give you some energy, guys, on a Monday. I am building out Infinity Leads. It's on sale right now for pre-sale. If you buy it right now, you will get lifetime access. I'm going to continuously revise the course and make it better. You still get access to it, to the revised editions. I'm a nice guy. I'm a generous guy. You'll have a lifetime access to this. Also, my school community. You're free to message me or comment, daily. I'll respond at least once a day. It just depends on how busy I am, But if you give me energy, I will give you energy back. That's how this works. We energize each other. Yeah, so I'm shooting the content for now. Basically, as the teaser video, this is kind of the pre-video, video 0. Video 1 is going to be like, first you need to tune into your vision, you guys. Like, I do believe in chakras, and so I'm kind of weird because I'm a business guy. I'm also a music producer and an artist. I like to sing, I like to rap, I like to dance, I'm also a hardcore business guy. I'm like living 3 lives at the same time, me as an entrepreneur, me as an artist. I want to be a travel vlogger and like get paid from YouTube, but that's not my primary thing. My primary thing is my business, is my marketing agency. So, there's just several facets to me, but you got to start with your vision, You start with the crown chakra. This is like the St. Peter's Basilica, like those big, beautiful domes that you see, just these legendary looking buildings, the Gothic, the high arches, beautiful dome shape. That's like the majesty of the empire, is that dome. Like, oh my God, the dome of Rome. Think of how big Rome was, like this giant mega structure, right? It's symbolic. It's symbolic of the empire that you're creating. It's symbolic of your legacy. So we have to start with your vision, man. I believe energy flows into this crown. Like we all have a crown chakra. All of your energy flows up into this crown, right? And then it radiates that out into the world. I'm being a little bit spiritual right now, but you got to think about it. What is your impact? What is your legacy? Why even do it? Why even go for it? So many people want to succeed and they want to launch a business or a new social media thing. Infinity Leads can help you if you're a content creator, building a brand, you're a freelancer, you want to be full-time on a business, or you actually want to launch a business. I can help anybody on the planet. You give me $300, I'm going to help you make at least $1,000. We got to talk about your offer. We got to talk about your brand strategy, and I will deliver a significant upfront amount for you. That's most of why you're paying me $300. The course and everything, that's like a bonus. Okay, guys, it's an added bonus that is not going to be free content. I've taken 2 businesses to maximum capacity, and then I was able to scale. Scaling for me looked like going for my dream. I had a business selling fitness equipment. I did a 5-figure day, sales day. I had people driving to me all across Houston, the greater Houston area. They would meet me. I'll have lines around the block. I would have like 10, 12 people coming at the same time. Crazy. Making like hundreds, thousands of dollars a day. A lot of cash. My second business, a little bit slower, but I wanted to be consistent. I wanted to have a consistent business that I could hold on to for a very long time. That's a moving and delivery business, transportation. I was able to get my hourly up to $100 to $200 an hour. I had a lady pay me $325 just to deliver 2 things, but it was a little bit of a drive and I had to pay a guy. But I'm getting deals. I'm getting leads. Like that's my business that I'm exiting, but I still have it. I'll do it if it pays me high enough. People will pay me like $70 to $150 for on-demand deliveries. I also sell full moves. I don't do the moves. I hire 2 guys and they do the move, and I just collect a marketing fee, right, for putting it all together. But, so when you own a business, right, it's just pieces of the puzzle and the whole puzzle is profitable. I don't have to do the move. I don't even have to get the vehicle or the van, I just have to have motivated guys who will do it for me. And then I'm legally responsible for any damages or any claims, right? So it's better sometimes to position yourself as a marketing business rather than a moving business. Say, look, I'm not a moving business. I'm just lining you up with guys who will do the job for you. That's a little bit of a legal thing, I'm not responsible for the job, right? I'm just matching you up with the guys who are going to do the job. But I have sold 2-bedroom moves for like $1,000, $800, right? And then I'm profiting like, 400, 600 of that. I'm paying out like 3. So anyways, it's a profitable industry, but it's boring. So I'm going for the big goal, digital marketer, influencer, content creator, but mostly marketing agency. The difference between marketing agency and just like, sales company is like branding and also successful campaigns. I'm going to be talking about all of this in the course. I've had many successful marketing campaigns, flyers, social media, reach outs, tagging, marketplace. I've even had an e-commerce store. So even if you're doing an e-commerce store, this system is for you. Guys, it's mostly an upfront amount of energy that you need to just really get fucking focused on this. And then we need daily reps, okay? Business fitness. If you're curious, I'm going to keep teasing the course periodically, but pre-sale today, $300 through Stripe on the school link. Buy the course now. I will give you an extra call, 2 calls. That's a $600 value if you're willing to buy it today as I'm shooting the content for the course pre-sale. Anyways, if not, feel free to follow me on X and TikTok and join my school community. That's free, and I'll give you a bunch of free advice and free content, such as this video. And I will be posting exclusive videos in my school community. All right, guys, much love. Let me know what you're working on. Are you ready to get serious? Do you want to blow this thing up? Do you want to make your dream come true in 10 years and then you're already old and your life is already over and you still might fail? Or do you want to give it everything that you've got for the next 6 months and you can really take this to the next level? I was able to launch profitable businesses, one of them immediately, the second one within 12 months. And 12 months was like mild effort. Okay, it was a little bit slower. If you're willing to go hard right now, you can really jack this thing up. Maybe even in 2 to 3 months, but we'll say 6 to be realistic. You give me your very best effort for 6 months, I guarantee you I'm going to help you get to the next level. I'm only asking you for $300, man. Come on, let's get this going. All right, guys, I'll see you later.